Well, it's been an incredible summer. The first thing on my list was to put a new roof on my summer studio so I could begin carving outside again. My big goal for the summer was to complete my monumental polar bear I began last summer, but I first wanted to kick off the season with this small grizzly bear I titled Courage. Another big development this year is my wife and I bought a 4-acre property. This was a big investment in my life and my art business. Next, I started a commission piece for a returning collector from the UK. These smaller pieces are so important to keep the art business moving, particularly as so much of my time has gone into completing the monumental polar bear. At this point, I was unsure if I'd even finish this summer, so it was crucial to get my blade on that stone. Our new property is actually connected to the property where I'm currently carving this piece, so each morning I'd literally wake up and walk straight into the forest on my way to carve. So through the summer, I'd jump back and forth between the big bear and smaller works. Here's a few songbirds I did. I think I have a few available on my website still. Iced coffee break. Now this was a cool moment. Here our power pole is being put in. I feel like once we had power, there was no looking back. We moved out that same day. Now I was a 4-minute walk through the forest away from my carving studio. It was time to dig in and get this piece done. I was also keen to get the painting studio office set up. I built a simple desk and was off to the races. Being so close to nature was inspiring me to paint, and I ended up getting a commission to paint a goshawk. This was a nice alignment as we were actually sharing our property with a family of goshawks. It was right around this time where I got another commission for a small grizzly bear. And so typically I would spend my mornings carving, and then I'd go back to the studio for the afternoon to work on my painting. It's actually been one of my creative goals to find a balance between carving and painting. So the summer was super busy, but I was just doing my best to really enjoy the moment and to enjoy that privilege of getting to be an artist. Here's the finished commission piece. From there I tried something a little more experimental and ended up doing this larger eagle painting, which I was super happy with. It's nice to really start seeing these paintings come to life. Next, I took a trip to Whistler to drop off 2 sculptures. I value that connection I have with my gallery in helping me build my career as an artist. I was able to bring my son Phoenix along. We had a blast. Then it was back home to start detailing the large polar bear. I didn't know if I'd ever see this stage of the carving. I'm getting so close now to calling this piece complete. What a journey. I also wanted to keep the momentum with my paintings, so decided to do this owl painting in that bold color style. I'm really excited with the breakthroughs in my painting studio. But now it's time. It's time to finish this piece once and for all. I'm putting on the final layer of wax. All I need is a signature, and this beautiful 2,000-pound Italian marble polar bear will be complete. I did it! Thanks everyone, and stay tuned to see what happens next.